The biggest question when people go out, in most cases, in my opinion, is who paying for the bill. Now, granted, I've said this before. If I invite you out, then I'm paying for the bill. If she invites me out, I hope she knows she's paying for the bill. Now, I don't want the females to be offended that someone's a cheapskate, someone is not showing chivalry, someone's not a gentleman, etc. Now, for me, this is kind of my take on it. The first initial date is always on me because usually men, we're in a position to go out and court a young female. And when we say courting, no one knows the actual amount of dates it is. I just know the first or second date I'm actually paying, okay? Because I'm interested in that female and then I want to see if she's interested in me. And so about 2 dates I'm going to pay for. And then from there, and everything doesn't have to be a paid date. Okay, granted, let me back up. Everything doesn't have to be a paid date. Some things you can just go to a park, go to the waterfront, walk on the beach, and it's free. The only thing you pay for is your gas. Hey, Rossborough, my money makes money. When did you start forking out money on a date, whether you're male or female? Because it's important to note that some guys feel pressured not because they don't have the funds. It's because now, if you are money conscious, every date or every new date, because maybe the other one didn't work out the way you thought it would, is an investment. We're talking about most dates, in my opinion, I'm just trying to look over my history, anywhere from 50 to 80 bucks. That first initial date, and if you try to go and be above and beyond because of the way she looked, where she's from, her status, her prestigiousness. Is that a word? I think so. Sounds good. Prestigiousness. Yeah. So from that point, you may take her to a 4 or 5 star restaurant where you're forking out $120+. So if you really want to get to know her or him, maybe a walk in the park, maybe a walk on the beach. Maybe women love this, maybe because of where I'm at, they want to go meet at a coffee shop. I just feel like a meeting versus a date, like I'm interested in you, so I just don't want to meet you. I want to date. I want to have that interaction. I want a couple of drinks. I want to have a great meal. Now, it just depends on where you are financially, because a meeting, you buy a coffee or two, you spend about $8-10. You didn't like her, she didn't like you, you go your separate ways. No muss, no fuss, right? Now, granted, sometimes when you meet, they buy their own coffee, or you buy your own coffee, or they may even buy you a coffee. That has happened before, right? So I don't want you guys to feel pressured. I want you guys to be adult about this. Yes, women, you want an old-fashioned man. So let me give you my take on an old-fashioned man. They no longer exist. And I'm wrong, right? Because there's a few, but majority of men nowadays, when you say I'm old-fashioned, this is where my mind goes. You're old-fashioned, so you're staying at home until a man invites you out and courts you. Because nowadays at 20, women are working. Women have careers. Women are going to college. Women want to do something for their lives, and I want them to do something for their lives. But don't say you're old-fashioned, because my definition of old-fashioned is I live in your neighborhood, I fancy you, I'm gonna come knock on your door, ask your dad, can I take you out on a date? But those days don't even happen anymore, most times. So don't say that. Just say you want a man who shows chivalry, okay? Who shows courtship. But, oh, I'm an old-fashioned type of girl. If you're an old-fashioned type of girl, why do you have a car? Why do you have an own house? Why do you don't have, oh, because you want to do better for your life. You want your own stuff. I got you. I'm just saying the terminology throws me away. My mind just goes somewhere else when you say I'm old-fashioned. If you say, hey, I want a man to be chivalrous, I want a man to be a gentleman, I want a man to be courtship, I got it. Okay, maybe I'm playing on words. I'm a little analytical sometimes, so excuse me. But my point is this. If a man says, hey, I just want to meet you for coffee, see how we vibe, see the aura and our environment, so on and so forth, don't feel offended because you're like, hey, I'm a lady. You should take me out for dinner. You should take me out for lunch. I'm just saying, if you're interested in him enough to give him your number, then give him equal playing ground. Because we all know that coffee can lead to dinner. We all know that coffee can lead to lunch or tea or water or a walk in the park. It's like, hey, would you like to go to dinner? Because now you've seen him. You built this aura, the environment is positive. You like him, he likes you, so on and so forth. So the only thing I'm saying is look at your situation, looking at their situation, Feel people out and don't feel pressured, men and women, that you have to pay the first date. I'm just saying me, but here are some solutions for those issues that you see. And once again, you can be old-fashioned. I'm just asking you to be an adult about it. And that's mainly towards women. And I don't mean no disrespect. This is Ross World. Learn money and be inspired. I want you to be inspired what you have in your bank account, because at the end of the day, if that relationship doesn't work out and you spend thousands of dollars on trips and gifts, that's an investment gone bad. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, ring the notification bell so every time I release a video, you see it first. I'm out.